Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nur Hakiki, and now I wanna make this video to fulfill final action for from Mr. Amir. And now I wanna review a novel or for novel. Okay, let's start. The first novel is A Tale of Two City. The main theme of A Tale of Two City is about resurrection, sacrifice, love, and justice. It shows how people can be given a second chance in life. Although revenge is powerful, love and sacrifice are more powerful. Because of love, people can change and they become better. Main characters Danny. He is a noble Frenchman who rejects his family's cruelty. Louis Manette, Dr. Manette, Sidney Carton, Madame Defarge, and other. Plot: the story begins in 1775 and is set in London and Paris. Dr. Manette is released from prison after he has been jailed for 18 years. He lost his mind, but he got better after he met with his doctor named Louis Manette. Louis married with Charles Denny, and he is a kind man from a French noble family. Charles moves to London because he wants to leave his family's curl past. However, when the French Revolution began, Charles returned to France to help Darmy. Although he lived a sad and wasted life, he chooses to die in Charles' place. This Sydney days he is finally a peace, and he is remembered for his love and sacrifice. Sitting. The story takes place in London and Paris when the French Revolution was starting, and it was happening in 1775 until 1793. London is peaceful while Paris is full of violence and fear. And the French Revolution bring chaos and many people suffer. The important change include Dr. Manette's home in London, the wind shop in Paris, and the Bastille prison and the revolutionary courts. Point of view: the novel is told by a third-person narrator. He knows what all the characters think and feel. Even though the story has many events, he can he connects them clearly. He gives insight into the character's mind, so reader understand them deeply. Moral message: the moral message of the novel is the love and sacrifice can bring hope and change, even it is in the dark in the dark time. The story teaches that people can change for the better and that acts of kindness and courage can impress others. It also warns about the dangers of hatred, revenge, and injustice in society. And the second novel is of Mice and Man. The title of Mice and Man, theme, dreams, loneliness, discrimination, and power. Setting. The setting of John Steinbeck's novel of Mice and Men is in California, United States. During the Great Depression in the 1930, especially the story is set in rural California near the cities of Salinas and Soledad. Plot and plotting. The plot and storyline of John Steinbeck's novel of Mice and Men can be summarized as follows. Storyline Introduction. Georgia Milton and Lenny Small, two migrant workers, arrive at a new ranch in California to work as farm hand. Rising action, Lenny, who has limited intelligence, possesses extraordinary physical strength and a fondness for touching soft objects. He accidentally kills a small mouse given to him by George, and later kills a young woman named Curly's wife. Climax. George is forced to kill Lani to protect him for Curly's wife's husband, who, who seeks revenge. Following action, after Lani's death, George must face the reality that their dream of owning their own land will never be achieved. Plot. The plot of the novel centers around George and Lani's dream of owning their own land and living independently. However, this dream is constantly thwarted by difficult and strange. George and Lani have a very close relationship with George acting as protector and Lani's a loyal friend. Lani has extraordinary physical strength, but his limited intelligence often leads him to be unaware of the consequence of his action. And the point of view of Miss and Mint is narrated from a third person omniscient point of view, which effectively provide insight into the thoughts and feeling of several characters. This point of view allows the reader to understand the motivation and inner conflicts of characters like George and Lenny, adding to the emotional depth and complexity of the narrative. And continue the this is a novel titled the third novel is Jane Eyre. Title Jane Eyre. Theme injustice, isolation, resilience. Themes if injustice abounds and Jane is strong in her life and strongly present. You have no business. Take our books. You are dependent, Mama. Say, you ought to be and not to live here with gentlemen children like us. Here, John Reed reminds Jane of her low social status and financial dependency. Wicked and Carl Boy, I said, you are like a murderer. You are like a self driver. You are like the Roman emperors. This could show Jane's courage to stand up for herself and her senses of justice even under threat. Sitting the gates has hall winter afternoon. And there was no possibility of taking a walk that day. The cold winter wind had broke with it cold so somber. I mounted into the window seat. I was trained in double retirement at intervals. I studied the aspect of the winter afternoon, a pale blank of mist and cold, careless rain. The detailed description set a gloomy isolation mood, reflecting Jane's emotional state. Plot: Jenny is bullied and punished. John read struck suddenly and strongly. The volume was plunk. It hit me, and I felt strange in my head. The pain was sharp. Take her away to the red room and lock her in there. The key event saw the rising conflict between Jenny and the Reed family, climaxing in her punishment. Point of view: first person, I was glad of it. I never liked long walks. Dreadful to me was the coming home in the raw twilight. Jenny used I through clearly narrating her own experience, feelings, and thoughts. The immediate tone will rather into her world directly. This is a review novel that I explained in the class. So this is uh, I review the resume novel Jane R. Okay, and continue to the last novel. The last novel is a Lord Jim. Title Lord Jim. Description: the title alludes to the main character Jim and his status or honorific title, but both literally and ironically. Sentence location. Pick number one. Pick one. Okay. Mind time, honor, redemption, and the conflict between idealism and reality, supporting theme, responsibility and consequence of action, illusion and discipline in sea life. The internal struggle between courage and fear, sentence location, system are treated in the novel. Setting place various parts in the at Bombay, Calcutta, Rangoon, Penang, Batavia, a training ship in England, a rectory house in England, a remote naval base, Patusan, sitting time, nineteenth country, Central location, plot and characterization. Plot mixed plot forward and backward. Plot stake position. Introduction of the gym as a popular but restless water clerk. Conflict. The gym faced moral failure, but the partner climax. Jim jumps off the partner, leaving the pilgrims behind. Resolution. The consequence of his action on him and his sex, and he seeks redemption in various places. Synopsis. The synopsis of this novel is the early part of the novel introduces Jim, an idealistic young man who dreams of becoming a sea hero. However, he makes a fatal mistake about the partner, which then haunts him. He becomes a restless water clerk, moving from port to port, trying to escape his past. Point of view, third person limited primarily through Marlowe's narration. Description: the narrator Marlowe tells James' story, but his insight is limited to what the knows and observed past certain location. This is that's all for me about review a novel. And the last question, what a novel I like the most? Actually, nothing I like the novel because uh, I understand about the novel. Even though I hear uh, explain about the novel from my friend, but because I only read the novel, but I don't understand what the mean, what a meaning in the novel. So uh, nothing a novel I like. Uh, Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.